Can't say the guy's name.
Can I break some kayfabe here for a second?
Go ahead.
Remember that analyst award you won last year?
Oh, never mind. I take it back. I apologize. Never mind for the rant. It's all good now. Everything. Whoosha. What's the word? The Ashanti?
Ashanti.
There you go. Everything's cool.
All right, moving on. Special guest of the year, Sal. This is a little bit. This is a wide open one, but go ahead.
We had Rich Van from the PW Torch at 4% at number 5. Everyone's favorite Jason Powell from ProWrestling.net had 8% of the vote at number 4. Bossman David, Mike Wrestling Night, 14% of the vote at number 3. Travi, our good friend from the Torch, had 24% of the vote for number 2. And also good friend Hello Governor, Hayden Gleed, number 1, special guest of the year from ProWrestling.net, almost 50% of the vote. Good job.
And second year in a row. We've only had 2 winners ever in this category, and it was Kurt Hoffman and Hayden. The only people have ever won this category.
If there was a person that ever deserved this, it was Hayden.
Especially the year he's had.
Yes.
So,
yes.
And I'll play this, and then we'll go to Hayden's speech that he recorded earlier with us, and I will play that right after this, and I'll put putting that in post. So we'll do this.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
I just want to thank everyone for voting me in the for this award. It's a bit of a surprise, but thank you very much. It's very much appreciated, and I enjoy coming on the Blake and Sal show when I do, and I'm glad that you guys enjoy it. So thank you very much for voting for me, and I'm truly humbled by the gesture.
So I'll do the next category because I forgot to write the percentage on this, but I'll.
Are we?
What?
Are we prime song?
What was that?
Are we practicing for the Hall of Fame song?
Well, we'll get there. Special event episode of the year. I'll read this one off. We only had 3 categories on here, and it's an interesting thing because I was sure one was going to win, and then all of a sudden the votes changed, and then our voting machine locked. So there's really not a lot I could do.
There you go.
Happened. So it was a free try. It was a free app, dude. And once you hit past the free part, you really run out of ways of doing anything. So
there you go.
Special event episode of the year. Number 3 was episode 200 with our big 200th anniversary show that we did. Only got 7% of the vote. I think those were all Scotty as well. But number 1 ended up being a tie, and this was not intentional. I really thought that the 5th anniversary show was in the lead for the longest time. And then the next time I look at the thing, it's locked and it's tied with combined over 46 to 47%. I don't even know what the official number is. And it was tied with our shared universe show, the Slammer Slam preview show with Ming Chen as guest producer. Sal, you were in the studio with me for that. That was an experience and a half this year.
It was. It was a lot of fun. I wish we could do it more often.
I know. I talked to Dave. I know he wants to do something for Mania Week and all this kind of stuff. We should really do something again sometime next year because it was so much fun. And Ming's a good guy. I've talked to him. I've had him on Clerks Minute. I mean, Kyle had him on Clerks Minute. He's a really nice guy. So very cool, very nice. And our anniversary show, which you were here for. And almost hidden in the year because it happened in March, and it's like so much happened in March, so much happened since then. But that was a fun night. That was a really, really fun night.
Yes,
it was.
Yes, it was. Yeah, and that was the last time we've gone live, and that was a really, really clusterfuck night. But it worked out for us, and it was a fun night. And anytime we all get in the studio together, it's always good. So, I'll take it. And finally, this vote. I did not know where this was going to go, because this is the most unpredictable category every year, because I never know where it's going to go. And that's the Road Show of the Year, Sal. Do you want me to read this one again, too, or no?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. We had 4 nominees, and it was intriguing how this turned out. At number 4, Matt doesn't get any votes for himself, but Windy City Pony Fest did. He got 2% of the vote. Then we have me and Dad's live show from Bruce City Wrestling at Wisconsin State Fair with 12% of the vote.
Hey, we got 12.
the last 2 years winner came in second at the Ponyville Cider Fest, hosted by Matt and Kyle, at 16% of the vote. The landslide win this year at 69% of the vote.
Do we need a drum roll?
No, I was laying out for Sal to give me giggity.
Okay, go ahead.
oh yeah. Sorry.
The Ace Comic-Con coverage by me, Mark, and Kyle. What a crazy couple of days. It was our first con.
Can I just say this right now? It was somewhat of a clusterfuck because it seemed like when you got there, things were either disorganized or not organized well, or something was up. But it's like it didn't flow smoothly. But
it was still a fun night.
It was fun night, but
good coverage
I think the whole thing was with the panels. They didn't start on time. They didn't finish on time. But that was because a lot of it was...
They weren't organized. They weren't organized as
because of the autograph and photo sessions,
So, oh wait, I forgot to do something here. I'm sorry. We were talking.
You forgot to play the theme music there.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Okay, so I will. Kyle, what did you won this category last couple of days at Ponyville? What do you think of winning this from Ace Comic-Con this time? It's a landslide vote, by the way. I was shocked when I heard the numbers.
I didn't think it really contributed much, but...
You were there the second day. You were there with us the second day, and we had fun, and it was still a fun time.
All I was going to say is that if Ponyville won for the third year in a row, I would have taken it out of the running for next year, so that way everything else would have had a better chance to win.
Well, we didn't do that with Kurt Hoffman, so... That's how it works. So
just remember, I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
So that's the awards. Let's get into the end of this, Sal. We will wrap it up the year. Let's do our thank yous. First of all, I want to thank all of our guests that came on. Oh, that's interesting. Sorry, Sal just gave me breaking news. We'll talk about that off here.
Okay.
Guests. This year we had Rich Fan and Bruce Mitchell from the PW Tour, Hayden Gleed, Jason Powell, obviously ProWrestling.net. Frankie DeFalco, Bruce City Wrestling,
yes,
our man.
Yeah.
Hank Gola, who is sponsoring our show this month. Matt Taminetti from Broadway World, our second year in a row coming on the show. Conrad Thompson. I can't believe Conrad Thompson was here from Something to Wrestle with 83 Weeks. He was here. Mm-hmm. And Something to and all those shows, you know them all. And Ming Chen. Obviously produced us in
the one and only
Ming Chen. And Deb Lacey came on to talk about her new job. And by the way, if you're not listening to her new podcast, it's a really good show.
All right.
The Executive Suite is a very good show.
There you go.
Oh, it's up now?
It is up. The first couple episodes are up. It's a very good show. And also, I want to also thank the people at the Ponyville Cider Fest, Ace Comic-Con, and Wizard World Madison for having us in as media. We're hoping to get some more cons next year. We have a list of things we're trying to get into next year. So that'll be cool. Hopefully I can get Sal over here into a con next year. That'd be great. Maybe that would be awesome. And finally, let's thank all of the analysts that come on the show. I was working on a list, and then I ran out of time at the doctor's office. And it was, I'll just name everyone off the top of my head. If I miss anybody, I'm sorry. And there's one person I'm not saying here because I have a reason. And Scotty, obviously, Mike, Kyle right here in studio, Matt for coming on. Eric helped us with hockey stuff. I believe that's everybody who was analyst this year. Did I miss anybody? No, I missed one person, but we'll get to her in a second. We'll go around the room here with the hosts. Sal, anyone you want to thank, anyone you want to talk about here before the end of the show of the year?
Just everyone. I just want to thank you guys and, Blake for all the time that you put in and Mandy for dealing with your crazy schedule and all the time you spend on the computer and, everyone listening, all 12 of you and all that. So, thank you.
Numbers.
By the way, it's up to 13 now.
No, he jokes, but I showed him the numbers, and he knows we get your numbers. But, Dad, your thoughts, your thank yous to people out there and people listening.
I want to thank everyone that listens to us and all the responses we get and replies. I want to thank Blake and Sal for inviting me into their world, and crazy as it is, we try to do the best we can to update and bring information that's current. You may not agree with our views, but that's okay. It's one of those things that you can agree to disagree. I thank my family, my wife Mary, Blake, Kyle, Mandy, Of course, CJ, you have to include him.
He jumps in every so often.
And of course, the dogs once in a while come up here, Bronx and Kelly. So
I'm shocked we don't have a dog on the broadcast today. I'm surprised. I'm not going to lie.
I want to thank everyone that contributes to it. Scotty, Eric,
everyone we named already.
And especially Hayden for everything he's gone through for this year. And I wish him happiness and peace for the end of this year. And I just want to thank everyone to have a safe and wonderful holiday, and to be alive for next year.
And for me, I will start, obviously, not just with you guys, but with Mandy, who is amazing and puts up with so much shit with me. And during this show, and not even this show, not even just this show. She deals with me during Clerk's Minute. She deals with me during No Days But Today. Everything I've done this last year, doing the conventions, changing schedules out of nowhere, taking off work to go to a fucking convention in Chicago. Her telling me I could go to Madison for a convention after I asked her to see Santa. Like, this is the kind of stuff that she does and nobody really knows about, and I don't bring it up on the air. She's absolutely amazing and puts up with so much shit.
Damn straight.
And
damn straight.
The fact that I recorded this show early so that I could take some time off for the holidays, she appreciates that. So, that's really cool. I also, because this is not something I did on the other shows because of the time sensitivity and when I record them, I want to thank Kyle for being my co-host on Clerk's Minute for the last year plus, because we did 2 full seasons of Clerk's Minute, and we did not miss an episode as the 2 of us this year. That was a big deal this season. So thank you to Kyle for that. And also, thank you for everyone that came and helped me with No Days. That was a big deal to me to finish that up. And you'll hear all those episodes going into January. I think that's it. Thank you, Sal, for doing this and putting up with this throughout the year. And congratulations to your new job. And hopefully your new job means we can get on an actual consistent schedule next year, which would be awesome. Thank you, Dad, for coming on and doing the show with us and being our new third host and being the wheel I needed when Sal wasn't available. So that also helped us stay consistent this year.
I had some big shoes to fill, and it was very difficult.
So
it's hard to walk in the shoes.
That all being said, I think we've said everything we had to say to close out this year.
Can't we do the Frozen Rail? Please,
well,
please.
I don't have it on the computer. But I do have I want to play a song to close this because I was saving this song. I did not want to play this song without Sal being here. We'll close out with this song from The Greatest Showman remastered soundtrack.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts.
You can put your mind and do.
This is from the remastered Greatest Showman soundtrack. This is me, Keo Sato, Kesha, and Missy Elliott, which on paper sounds ridiculous, but this turns out to be one of the best songs on this soundtrack by far. So it's the perfect way to close this out, right, Sal?
Yep, I agree. I love this.
So that's it for the show, Sal. Let's get out of here for 2018. Go!
For more information on our show, including where you can listen, go to theblakeandsalshow.com, our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages, and comment and leave a rating and review, and we will read it on the show, please.
Our show is part of the Philly Boy Podcast Network. Thank you, Dave, for continuing our relationship for the last year.
Thanks, boss.
You can hear me with Kyle on Clerk's Minute. Clerks 2 going on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday through January. And on No Days But Today, every single Tuesday, retrospective. And you can hear the Blake and Sal Show Year 1 every single Tuesday as well. Next week, look for a very special show on Thursday because we can't put it up on Friday because it's Wrestle Kingdom 13. And our next Friday is January 4th, and the show will already be airing by the time we put the show up. So we'll hear it on Thursday morning. We'll be previewing Wrestle Kingdom 13.
Okay.
So that'll be next week's show. Kyle, thanks for taking time out to do the show with us today.
Hey, no problem.
Dad, say your stuff for the last time. Go.
Hey, as always, it's been your pleasure, and I will continue to do this in 2019. And as always, please, no matter where you are, support your local independent wrestling organizations. These are the young men and women that are basically giving their heart and soul to get to the big time. So go see them. They're amazing. Show them love, and they'll give you love back, and you're going to be surprised at what these young men and women can do. So please, please support these organizations. And as always, it's been our pleasure.
On behalf of Kyle, who was in studio, on behalf of our winners who called in their called in and sent in their reaction